All 5 questions within a minute.
No, one.
No, each
That
question
will
1
be
minute.
big
No,
test.
You can do one for 15
Each question
seconds.
1 minute. Yes.
You can
Yes.
divide it up how you want it.
Well, my name is Imam Dr. Abduljalil Sajid, and I live in Brighton.
Okay.
Shoot your questions.
And so the first question is the UPF's vision for an interreligious council at the United Nations. Do you think this is an idea whose time has come?
Yes, I think when I spoke at United Nations in August 2000, my idea was that we need to create an upper chamber at United Nations. When in August politicians meet, we should also have world religious leaders to meet. And world religious leaders also need to concentrate that the time has come that along with politicians, there must be a religious leaders and those people of no faith who have been promoting some values must also consider the same agenda which politicians are discussing it, so that we should get this world peaceful through morals, through ethics, through behavior, boundaries, because without boundaries we cannot work.
Okay.
So the time has come.
Okay. So to make that vision a reality, what kind of steps do you think need to be taken?
3 things. First, we must talk to our own governments, because United Nations still has member states, and as Philippine government started to promote our ideas and Pakistan government seconded the ideas, and now over 100 member states are supporting it, we need to make it more popular, because though the resolutions have passed, but still it has not enough majority to implement it. We need at least 3/4 member states out of, say, 202 United Nations member states. We need at least 175 to support it. At the moment, we have already 120 probably. So we need to work hard through our own country's leaderships. Every person should write to their own MP that we need interreligious council at United Nations level. My second idea is that let the government should work on government level, and we should pressurize through our MPs, but we should work on our local level, create an interfaith councils. There are many interfaith councils exist, 480 interfaith network UK tells me, but we need to promote more. There are at least 21,000 cities in our UK, but we don't have interfaith councils everywhere. Then regional level, then national level, and there should be harmony, peace and love promoted by these interreligious councils.
And finally, the third step?
Third and most importantly, that we must start loving and caring each other. Everyone should knock their neighbors and find about it. If we do not start working, talk will not bring in religious council. We must show our actions, because action speaks louder than the words.
When a council like this is established, what do you think its core mission should be?
Core mission is only one: support United Nations missions, which is establish peace. No wars. But no war doesn't mean that it's absence of violence. After the Second World War, there are probably 1,000 wars that happen afterwards, and some wars that are even bigger than even Second World War in terms of casualties. Korean War, for example, or Stalin War, or so many other wars that happen, which I can't name you a list. There's a list by Peace Studies in Bradford that they tell you that how many million people had been killed, and last one, Bosnia and Kosovo War, for example. We have to stop wars, so it means we have to stop arms sales, which will go against our own countries. Britain first, for example. No arm trade. And I am a moral person. I do not work with any person who has anything to do with arms. I think that should be another core objective of Interreligious Council. As religious people, we say yes, support United Nations mission statement, but also absence of war is not peace.
No.
We need to establish peace through our personal contact. It means forgiveness, it means reconciliation in our own life. our whole life must be straight and clear and also honest. If we cannot do that, then it's only words.
So practically speaking, bearing all that in mind, how do you think this kind of council should be structured?
Well, crucial structure will come when the like-minded people come together around the table. If, say, 10 people of different faiths sit around, we will set up our own structure. You cannot impose structure from top to bottom. It has to be structured by the people itself, whoever this may be. Suppose 120 countries wanted to create an international council, they can do it today. They don't need a United Nations authority to establish it. There are so many groups meeting, G8, G20. Will the United Nations give them the authority to establish? No. They have this common goal, what we're talking about. When certain countries wanted to do a thing, they meet together and they form their own group. When they form their group, they set up their own mission statement, or their objectives, or their policies and their practices. Nobody objects to them. When their work will be recognized because of the impact on their communities, United Nations supports them. You remember, Kofi Annan supported us in August 2000, and now Becky Moon is supporting our ideas. So we need to push it.
So when it gets to that point where it's established within the United Nations,
structure will evolve.
Where do you think the council should be positioned, though,
Well,
within the UN?
Look, at the moment, United Nations has 3 offices, 3 places: New York, Geneva, Switzerland, or in Vienna. Different United Nations agencies work in different places. Oh yes, Hague is also there for criminal justice court. That's also United Nations organ. So the United Nations can create this base anywhere in the world. Which countries supports them, helps them, facilitates them, provide them the resources. Because United Nations has no resources itself. It's given by member state. United Nations headquarters was given by United States. Fair enough. Switzerland provided the base for human rights and different other areas. Fair enough. International Criminal Court based in Netherlands, Holland. Fair enough. And so many other agencies, atomic agencies based in Vienna and Austria. So this agency of Interreligious Council can be based anywhere. I personally believe that United Nations headquarters, even New York, is the best place. Reason is this, that politicians meet, after politician meeting finish, religious leaders should meet. Or parallel they should meet. Top chamber for religious leaders and downstairs political leaders. Same issues. So that when politicians have given their resolutions, the religious leaders should give their final declaration or communique, etc., etc. So that world people should learn from moral people that how we can work in a harmonious way with politicians, because politicians have a baggage and we need to address that.
Okay, that's great.
Thank you very much.
Much.
Much appreciated.